Hi, my name is Joe D'Amato, and I'm the design engineer here at Microtrains, and today I'm going to introduce you to our new true-scale coupler. We'll cover the tools you'll need, and I'll show you how to assemble them to your freight cars and locomotives. We'll also see how they enhance the prototypical look and feel of your trains. So let's get started.
Let's take a look at some of the advantages of the true-scale coupler. Because it's prototypical size and shape, you'll get closer coupling between cars, which looks great. You'll also avoid the slinky effect when your trains are moving down the track because there are no springs involved. The true-scale couplers are non-Magne-Matic couplers, and because of their prototypical size and shape, will not work with existing N-scale couplers. We are offering cars with a Magne-Matic coupler on one end and a true-scale coupler on the other. This will work as a transition car, so you can run them with the fleet you already have. Uncoupling is easily performed using a pin or a toothpick. The true-scale coupler draft gearbox is the same size and shape as the 1015 or the 1016 coupler. So any conversions requiring those couplers, this is a straightforward, easy conversion to complete. These couplers are also great for those who are scratch building or super detailing cars or locos. Prototypical size couplers will add a nice finishing touch to your project. The true-scale coupler will also replace drawbars on MU'd engines and allow for smoother pulling force for engines that may not be exactly speed matched. And for those who put together unit trains for shows or club runs where hands-free switching isn't required, the true-scale coupler will give you more convincing runs that look and perform like prototypical couplers. Let's take a look at the required tools you'll need. First is a hobby knife with a good sharp blade, a pair of tweezers, small flathead screwdriver, pin vise, number 56 drill bit, and a 0.90 tap. Okay, so let's take a look at the components you get with the true-scale coupler. Here's the lid and draft gearbox, and in the box you'll see a post sticking up. This is what you'll put the loop shank over here. And this is the through holes for the screws. You'll also get air hoses, and depending on the length of the shank you've ordered, you'll get the standard shank, and this is the long shank here, and of course you'll be getting a couple of 0.90 screws. So the first thing we want to do is to cut off the draft gearbox lid and the box itself. To make things a little easier to see, I trimmed off the lip and the knuckle, and I put them in a gray box. The lip shank goes on the left-hand side. It goes in first, and the knuckle lays in on top, goes in second. So that's the basic orientation. Next, you want to take a lid and using a sharp knife, just set it on top of that part right there, line it up, push it in until you feel it snap, like that. So here's the box turned over, and you can see a small notch here with a hole in it, and that's set up to accept the post for the air hose. You'll trim this off. This is the sprue in the center here, so you'll trim it here and here. And then once you get it off, I'll bring this over here. This is one I've already set up. It'll look like this. You just snap it in place and make sure it's square, make sure it's flush. And here it is, set up now with the 0.90 screw just sort of sit in the hole there. The next step, of course, is to prep your underframe. The first thing you want to do is take your underframe, drill out this forward hole here with a number 56 drill bit. That comes with a 1050 coupler starter set, as well as the 0.90 tap I'm using here. So you tap through like that. Make sure you got good threading. Back it out. There we go. Clean it off. And then I'm going to take the finished coupler and do your best to line it up with the hole there. And then screw it into place. Make sure it's nice and tight, like that. There we go. Use a pair of tweezers to make sure it's lined up properly. There we go, it's pretty close. There we go. And there you go, it's installed. There's your, make sure everything's tight, everything works fine. Loosen it up like that. And of course the final step is to install your truck and coupler. And I use a truck without a coupler, of course. Just set the pin in. Make sure you got good clearance there. And it's finished, ready to install. You'll come back and you'll put the stirrups back onto the end of the cars here and then install the body. It's as simple as that.
We hope this video has been helpful in showing you how the new true scale coupler works and how you can easily convert your existing rolling stock in locomotives. If you have any other further questions about the true scale coupler, you can contact us by phone or email, which can be found at the contact page on the Microtrains website. That's at www.micro-trains.com. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.